Countless Yukon games over the years. I cannot remember one as magnificent as last night's game. Not even the Tate George game against Clemson. Georgetown had Yukon down and all but out. My mind is a blur as to how they dug themselves out. I kept thinking, how are they going to win this one? And somehow they did it. But that's what #1 teams do, win incredibly tough games under incredibly tough circumstances. Harvey Smilovitz is at the game.
Back the other way comes Shepard. He took a hit, went to the deck, nothing called.
How physical was it out there tonight?
It was tough. It was tough. I don't think I've ever got this many elbows in the game.
It looked like the Yukon Huskies would fall from the top of the college basketball polls like so many other teams before them. But late in the second half, Ray Allen and that Husky pressure defense took over. Allen is starting to get on. Allen turned an 8-point Yukon deficit into a 2-point game by scoring 11 of the Huskies' 16 points during one stretch. Ray Allen is starting to show what he's made of.
Whatever I did, I did it, out of pure confidence.
And after Ray Allen was finished with Georgetown, then comes the Huskies' pressure defense, and it's all over for the Hoyas.
And tonight we believed ourselves in the second half when we made the turnover when we came up. We just believed in everything we did, and once we did that, we started getting steals. We started making them panic.
We knew if we just come back and play our game, and we played much more aggressive second half, and things took care of themselves.
Next up, Villanova Saturday at Gamble Pavilion. You can see it right here on Channel 3 starting at 3:45. From the USA Arena in Landover, Maryland, Harvey Smilovitz, Channel 3 Sports.
Acting Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig and Players Union head Donald Fair testified before Congress today on baseball's antitrust exemption and Congress's attempt to repeal part of that. Negotiations between the warring sides hopefully will recommence next week.
There will be a full 1995 baseball season if Congress acts quickly on this long overdue measure. It is not an interference in the collective bargaining process. There is no dictation of terms or conditions upon either side. It just simply makes it possible so that both sides can get together and handle this matter and get it settled.
Tonight, the Whalers in Montreal, they had a 2-2 tie the other night in Montreal. Tonight, they're in Hartford, so
Well,
we got to start a streak, one of these games.
yeah, let's get going. Thanks, Dave. Well, that'll do it for us. Stay tuned now for Channel 3 Editorial and then the CBS Evening News.
Of course, we'll see you later on the Night Beat at 11. Have a good evening.
And now, a WFSB editorial.
The federal government likes to have big-ticket items off budget so that the deficit will appear to be horrendous rather than cataclysmic. Even so, when the Secretary of Defense went before Congress to request an extra $2.6 billion to pay for unanticipated military missions to Haiti, Somalia, and Rwanda, congressmen were surprised to learn that this year's $264 billion defense budget pays for the troops, their equipment, housing, aircraft carriers, missiles, and mortars, but it does not pay for wars. That's extra. So are peacekeeping missions and humanitarian operations. A defense official explained that the Pentagon doesn't budget for wars, just to get ready for wars. Not being able to anticipate and budget for, say, the Gulf War is understandable, but shouldn't the Defense Department put aside a few extra dollars for something like Haiti? I'm Chris Roars for Channel 3, and we'd like to hear from you.